So, the one piece that I didn't mention in my previous video was this. This is a Sanyo stereo integrated amplifier, the JA220, along with the stereo cassette deck, or the RD220. This is a Sanyo unit. I believe this is, I'm not sure actually how old this is. I would probably put it in the mid 80s somewhere if I had to guess. Not sure. I mean, this just kind of has an 80s look to it. Maybe early 90s, but probably mid 80s more likely. Just because I feel like that would have been the height of cassettes. You know what I mean? So that would be my guess. And then we still have the original speakers for it. We have one there. And then there's another one right here as a nightstand. I personally like this unit because this was my father's unit. He was kind of a big audiophile, I guess, back in the day. I have a greatest hits of the Grateful Dead cassette in here right now. I just love the interaction that you get out of using one of these machines or one of these devices. This wouldn't be your, regular home stereo or anything. You know what I mean? This would be like a consumer grade or like a enthusiast level thing. You know what I mean? I got a headphone port there on the amp, and then you have another one here along with two microphone ports. And then here you have a where you can select the tape. And then you have a Dolby noise reduction and input buttons right here. And these are physical buttons. Then you have this knob to control what speaker the sound is coming out of. So you can have it coming out more of the left one over the right or vice versa. And then up here you have your main volume knob. I have it down at 0 for right now, just for demonstration purposes, because I don't want to get copyright striked. So the top button turns on the amplifier, and the bottom one turns on the actual cassette player part itself. I'll go ahead and hit play. And there you can see the VU meter moving. Excuse me, I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Yeah, that's about all I want to play, but you can tell it still works. You can see it still plays, it still powers on, still works. You have a loudness button and where you want the sound to come out of, because it does have an aux port, which I have plugged into a CD player. And then you have your balance, left, right, or center. And then you have your speaker power button right there. So I love it. I love this thing. It's awesome. It's just fun to play with the buttons and the knobs and all that. So that's what this is. It's just cool.